My family, for a long time, the PR arm of the royal family in Britain, the Royal Rota, or should I say, carnival of so-called experts, have always been trying to portray royalty as being a cut above celebrity. My family, that's what they've been doing. Because, as you all know, the job of the PR arm of the royal family, UK media, is to say wonderful things about Britain's royal family. At least those who are in bed with the UK media. At least those who are in bed with the UK tabloid press. And my family, right now, we are seeing carnival of so-called expert Richard Eden, who my family also is known as Kate and Prince William's cheerleader-in-chief, saying the same thing, that royalty is a cut above celebrity. And that why would Meghan choose this life of a celebrity over us, over royalty? Why? My family, it's really funny that, more than 4 years later after Meghan fled the UK, and Meghan has not even set foot, my family, in the UK to do public engagements in the UK for 2 years now, and still, the carnival of so-called experts who clearly wanted her gone, who clearly don't want Meghan in the royal family, are complaining every single day. Meghan, why would you prefer life as a celebrity over us, over life here in the royal fold? Why? Why would anyone choose that? My family, I think all of us can clearly see that UK media have shown that life in the royal family is just not worth it. At least life in Britain's royal family, it is not worth my family, even being a member of Britain's royal family. Look what happens to the women, for example, who marry into the royal family. Diana lost her life. Look at even my family, what happened to, Thomas Kingston, who married a member of the royal family. My family, he passed away a couple of months ago. My family. And yesterday, I spoke of how they are trying to blame his death on my family, his state of mind. Look at what even they've done to Meghan, for example, all these years. How Meghan has experienced mental health struggles, my family. So really, being in Britain's royal family is not a life full of roses. But the PR arm of the royal family are trying to pass this message that life there is perfect. It is not. Now, my family, first of all, hear what carnival of so-called expert Richard Eden said kindly. Because I have much more to say, my family, in response to my family, his lies, And my family, I want you to be able to, my family, hear this, please.
Interesting. Kindly. Richard, Meghan was out at a charity event the other day, wasn't she? And in your newsletter this week, you've pointed out that how she was competing for attention and how things could have been different.
Yeah, it is really striking. So this was last weekend. She went to a gala dinner for the LA Children's Hospital, and it reminded me of another event she attended last year, where it was Variety magazine had organised. It was sort of inspirational women event, and it became very undignified in the way that she was having to sort of walk the red carpet like all the the stars, and there she was giving interviews, and at one point, I remember we showed it on this programme, how she had to be moved on by the person behind her. She was hurried along because she was taking too much time and space. And it was in such contrast, and we saw that again in LA, where she was just another guest at this sort of glittering dinner.
My family, first of all, let me just pause there and say this. My family, nobody was pushing Meghan at when she was my family in that Variety Power of Women event. Nobody was pushing Meghan, my family. Nobody was doing that. The person who was there with Meghan is Ashley Hansen, my family, who is now launching her own farm after working with Harry and Meghan. She clearly has been able to raise enough money to start her own business. And my family, Harry and Meghan, are still her clients. But all of us even saw with our own two eyes how my family, UK media themselves, were trying to paint Meghan as a bad boss, even when recently we learned that Meghan, my family, Meghan's, friend, Ashley Hansen, was starting her own farm. UK media tried to paint Meghan as a bad boss. Yet Ashley, my family, had amazing, wonderful things to say about working with Meghan. In fact, even when Meghan was my family attending the Children's Hospital Gala event, Ashley was there with Meghan. Ashley was there with Meghan. Ashley was there with Meghan. By Meghan's side, my family. But UK media always see, always look for something, just anything minute to amplify my family when it comes to Meghan. They look for anything to try and somehow, paint Meghan in a negative light. And then they say, Meghan, you picked this life over life here in the Royal Fold. Remember, the ones who are still attacking Meghan, the ones who are still bullying Meghan are the British media. And then after bullying her, they ask her, Meghan, you picked this life over life in the Royal Fold, over life with us? It's hypocritical. It's so hypocritical because my family, let's all be honest here. If there are media outlets that are still attacking, bullying, or abusing Harry and Meghan, it is the British tabloid media. Let's all be honest and speak the truth. And the same carnival of so-called experts, my family, who are attacking Meghan constantly, are the ones who are asking, Meghan, you pick this life in the US over life in the UK with us? Over life in the royal family? When you are there in the royal family, Meghan, everything will be all about you. You will be the star of the show. In here, you are just another guest in the US. You're just another celebrity, Meghan. And yet Meghan would much rather be just another celebrity rather than someone who's back there in the raw fold taking all your abuse, taking all your insults, my family. If what Richard Eden is saying is the truth, or at least if Richard Eden believes what he says, if he believes what he's saying, that somehow Meghan has downgraded in life, if Richard believes that, then would that not make Richard Eden happy? Because my family, all I'm hearing is a lot of complaints, a lot of regrets from one side, from Richard Eden, from the British media. I hear so many complaints from them. Meghan has clearly moved on with her life. Meghan is moving on with her life. And UK media have a problem with that. They have an issue with that. They take issue with Meghan living her life. Remember, as I've always said, they don't want Meghan to engage in commercial ventures. They clearly also don't seem to want my family, Meghan, to continue or proceed with her life because clearly Meghan, when you see my family at charities, what she's working on, foundations or organizations that Meghan supports, clearly most of them are based in the United States of America. In fact, today, my family, we learned that in celebration of International Day of the Girl, Meghan visited Girls Inc. of Greater Santa Barbara to engage with young girls about their experiences growing up in the digital age, my family. And this happened on October 2nd, my family. But it has just been revealed right now. And my family, clearly, we can see that Meghan is busy supporting family foundations, charities, mostly that are based in the United States of America. Look at even the gala that Meghan attended, my family, to raise money for Children's, my family, Hospital, LA. My family, Meghan clearly, is invested in supporting charities and foundations in the United States of America. And do you know who you can see are taking issue with that? Who clearly are having a problem with that? Who clearly are complaining about that? The UK tabloid press. The same people who keep saying, oh, Harry and Meghan should move on, not talk about the royal family, just move on. And Harry and Meghan already have moved on. Meghan has not said a word about Britain's royal family for like 2 years now. Have they left her alone? Have UK media left Meghan alone? They have not. They have not. They don't want Meghan to move on from them. UK tabloids don't want that. They don't want Meghan to move on from them because why? Why is Eden talking about, Meghan, if you are back there in the royal family, if you are in the royal fold, right now, when you attend this event, all eyes will be on you. You will be the star of this show. You'll be the star of everything, Meghan, if you are back there in the royal fold. My family, once again, UK media are trying to portray life in the royal family as perfect. And that's a problem. That's a problem. How do you portray that life in the royal family is perfect? Who would want to leave when already two of the most prominent members of Britain's royal family, they fled the UK because they did not want to be around, number one, the UK tabloid media, because of what people like Richard Eden were doing to Meghan with their hate campaign, with their abuse of her. And Richard works for Daily Mail, a tabloid that Harry even has blamed for putting Meghan through so much stress that Meghan lost her and Harry's unborn child. Richard works for the tabloid. And the same guy who works for the tabloid is saying, oh, Meghan, why pick that life there in the US over life back here? Someone who works for a tabloid that Harry blames for putting so much stress on Meghan that Meghan and Harry lost their unborn child. Surely, some people tend to lack the use of common sense, or at least are hoping that the people who they are addressing don't want to use their common sense. But for us, my family, we use our common sense. We think on our own. We think, my family, on our own. My family. We don't just read or see something and believe everything we are told. We analyze ourselves. My family. Open our minds up and make our own personal decisions. My family. And that even is a problem for UK tabloids who want to be the ones who control the narrative. My family, I think all of us can see that UK media definitely want to destroy Meghan's life. Even a child in kindergarten will tell you that. And the same ones, people like Richard Eden, who are hell-bent in destroying Meghan's life to prop Kate up as saying, Meghan, why did you leave? Life in the royal family is perfect, you know? But life for a celebrity in the US, you are just another celebrity. My family, of course, in the US, my family, there are so many celebrities, powerful celebrities with so much resources. Of course, my family, of course. And you know what? Harry, Meghan, my family, their focus is on their work, their business, charity work, my family. That's where the focus lies. But UK media, who my family, their business model depends or relies on members of the royal family being at odds with each other, who always love to seek or, my family, create conflict with family where there is none, who always like to seek or create conflict where there is none, are the ones who are trying, my family, to pit Meghan versus other celebrities. Even right now as I speak, that's what they're doing. They are trying to pit Meghan versus other, my family, celebrities. You know, my family. My family, Harry and Meghan are their own persons. They are not in competition with anybody else. But you and I have all seen how this, my family, game is played, whereby UK media like to pit William versus Harry, Harry versus William, Meghan versus Kate Middleton, and Kate versus Meghan. And now that Meghan is in the United States of America, my family, and right now, my family is, around other celebrities. Now, UK media have no idea what to do. And so they spread this narrative, this agenda. Oh, Meghan. You see, there in the US, you are just another celebrity. When you are here, if you're attending, any gala or event, all eyes will be on you. You, Meghan, will be the star here. Here, my family, when Meghan was in the UK, the tabloids, this carnival of so-called experts were like, Meghan, you cannot be the star of the show. It's Kate and William. Only they are the ones, who are the star of the show, not you. You are the supporting acts, not the stars of the show. When Meghan and Harry were back in the UK, that was their language. This was their language. And now that Harry and Meghan are in the US, Meghan, in the US, you are just another celebrity, Meghan. But back here, you are somebody. My family, Meghan is in no competition with other celebrities. Meghan is living her life, staying in her own lane, working to put food on the table for her kids. She is not in competition with other celebrities. The problem with the UK tabloid media is that they're so used to pitting Harry versus William, William versus Harry, Meghan versus Kate Middleton, Kate versus Meghan, that now that Meghan is amongst other celebrities, my family, or is around other celebrities and has moved on with their life, they don't know what to do anymore. They don't know what to do anymore. They don't know who they should pit her against, my family, because that's what their business model depends on, my family. They depend on creating a conflict, my family, whereby they want my family, Harry and Meghan, to be fighting somebody, or to make my family be in a conflict with somebody. And it's a problem for UK media when they see Harry and Meghan moving on. They don't want either Harry or Meghan to move on. That's why even they, UK media, keep on trying to drag Harry back to the UK over and over again. They don't want him to move on. They don't want Meghan to move on with her life. They don't. I can promise you, they don't. My family, kindly please continue hearing this.
And it was in such contrast, and we saw that again in LA, where she was just another guest at this sort of glittering dinner. And it's just so different to how it was you know, with the royal family, when you tend to attend events as a patron. You're the royal patron. Other people wait for you. You know, you come in last.
And you are treated so much in a more elevated way than even, you know, the biggest Hollywood stars.
Very much so. You're there to present a prize or an award.
Sometimes these people tend to make you laugh. You know, their lies and hypocrisy, you know, sometimes want to make you laugh. Sometimes it bothers you, sometimes it makes you laugh. And this time, my family, they are making me laugh. Because right now they are saying that if I remember the royal family, you know, and you are going to a public, my family, engagement, that you're like in an elevated status more than anybody else, you know. And if Meghan was back here in the UK and she was attending such an event, you know, her status would be even more elevated. My family, let me just remind you all of the headlines that UK media wrote, you know, about Meghan, whereby they are pitting her versus Kate Middleton. Let me just read you, my family, the headlines kindly, my family. The Meghan versus Kate Middleton, my family headlines. So that way, you can see for yourself, UK media, all their agenda has always been to undermine Meghan, to diminish Meghan, not to elevate Meghan. Remember, UK media couldn't even stand it that £2.4 million was spent to renovate Former Cottage. What they couldn't stand really is that Meghan, a woman of color, just the thought of her having nice things was too much for them. And the same carnival of so-called experts who, my family, the thought of Meghan having nice things bothered them, and still my family bothers them even right now, are the same ones who are like, if Meghan was back here, you know, her status would be so much elevated. My family, let me remind you of the headlines, the Meghan versus Kate Middleton, my family headlines, you know. Number one, my family, a headline about Kate when she was, my family, pregnant. Not long to go, pregnant Kate Middleton tenderly cradles her baby bump while wrapping up her royal duties ahead of maternity leave. And William confirms she's due any minute now. My family, a headline about Kate Middleton from the Daily Mail. Why can't Meghan keep her hands off her bump? Experts tackle the question that has got the nation talking. Is it pride, vanity, acting, or a new age bonding technique? A headline from the Daily Mail, whereby they couldn't even stand seeing Meghan enjoying her pregnancy. They couldn't even stand seeing Meghan enjoying her first time just being pregnant. They couldn't stand it. They couldn't stand seeing it. They couldn't stand it, my family. But they never ever had a problem with Kate Middleton. They had a problem with Meghan. And now the ones, my family, who work for Daily Mail are telling you, oh, if Meghan would be in the UK, her status would be so elevated. Oh, come on, let's be honest here. These people have never ever wanted Meghan to have anything that is nice. Nothing. Nothing. For them to say that they want to see Meghan's status probably even, you know, elevated, it shows the no fault. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. These are people who are hell-bent in trying to destroy Meghan's life. They don't want Meghan, my family to be elevated. They want to destroy Meghan. They want to destroy her. That's what they want, my family. They don't want to see Meghan elevated. They can't even stand seeing Harry and Meghan earning a living. Yet they know that Harry and Meghan don't earn a penny of taxpayer money. Yet someone said that, you know what? Oh, you know what? If Meghan was back here in the UK and she was attending a public, you know, engagement, she's the one whose status would be, you know, elevated. People are going to want to be the one to see her, you know. But now that she's in the US, you know, with other celebrities, you know, she's just another guest, just another celebrity. My family, yet Meghan would much rather be just another celebrity or a guest at an event rather than spending a day a day, my family, doing any public engagement in the UK, Meghan would 100 times more prefer my family to be living and working in the United States of America. You know, my family. Let me read you even more and more headlines, my family, that took me a lot about Meghan. You know, from the Daily Express. Kate's morning sickness cure. Prince William gifted, you know, with an avocado for pregnant Duchess. It's a cure for morning sickness, they said. My family. When Meghan was pregnant, my family, here's what they wrote. Meghan Markle's beloved avocado, linked to human rights abuse and drought, millennial shame, wrote the Daily Express, my family. Published on the Daily Express tabloid. My family, you know, I'm laughing because when I hear that carnival of so-called experts saying that if Meghan was in the UK, you know, basically my family, you know, her status would be elevated, you know, she'd be the focus of attention. My family, they say. My family, these people never ever treated Meghan kindly. They never did, they never have, and clearly they're showing that they never ever will. You know? So my family, when you hear them saying that, oh, you know what, life in the rough world is better than, you know, Harry and Meghan's life in my family US, just know that you are being lied to. Because if life was better for Harry and Meghan in the UK, then they never ever would have fled the UK. Can you please, my family, remember that? Can you please, my family, remember that? You know? My family, you know, also, let me even read you, my family, even more. You know? On Kate's wedding, my family, you know, UK media gushed about, you know, the flowers used, my family, whereby they wrote on their headline, why you can always say it with flowers. But for Meghan, my family, here's what they wrote. How Meghan Markle's flowers may have put Princess Charlotte's life at risk. And the same people, my family, who are behind those articles, who are behind those attacks on Meghan, who are still attacking Meghan, are telling you, if Meghan was back here in the royal fold, her status would be elevated, basically. If she was back here, she'll be the focus of all the attention. My family, Meghan doesn't live in the UK anymore. In fact, my family, Meghan has not been seen publicly in the UK ever since the Queen's funeral. And her face still ends up on the front pages of multiple tabloids, even though she has not lived there for a long time now. My family. So Meghan is still the focus of attention, even if she doesn't live in the UK anymore. The attention is always on her. My family. Who is even family? Richard Eden talking about family in this segment. They're talking about Meghan and Prince Harry. My family. They are talking about Meghan and Prince Harry. My family. And they talk about them every single day, every single week. My family. So really, even if Harry and Meghan don't live in the UK anymore, the attention is always on them. Always, my family. So my family, the reason why I even chosen to read you this, my family headlines, is because I just wanted to pass this message and say this, that Meghan was being undermined and sabotaged in the UK as a member of Britain's royal family. Even right now as we speak, they are still trying to sabotage Meghan's work, her business and family, her charity work. They're still trying to do that to her. You know? My family, William, Charles, and UK media are doing. They are trying to damage Harry and Meghan's family reputation, and also to, you know, sabotage Harry and Meghan's commercial ventures, my family. That's what UK media are busy doing. And the same ones who are doing that are trying to portray life in the royal family as the better option for Harry and Meghan. My family, that's what a bully does. A bully never ever accepts that their victim has left them. A bully wants their victim to be close to them and family, and that's what UK media want from Harry and Meghan. They want to have access to Prince Harry and Meghan. And my family, these people should never have any kind of access to either Harry, Meghan, or their kids. And my family right now, I want to hear opinion on what we have just discussed. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lily, Dana, and Doria, Ragland, and all of you members of the squad at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever, and may God bless each and every single one of you, my family. And may no weapon from against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, my family, ever prosper. My family, keep praying for Prince Harry, Meghan, the Duke, and Duchess, my family of Sussex, and keep wishing them, my family, well. My family, these people who keep trying to destroy Harry and Meghan, who keep on trying to destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage, are saying that life in the royal family is better than life outside of the royal family. Make it make sense. What UK media don't want to understand is that the more they abuse both Harry and Meghan, the more they remind and show every single person that clearly life outside of the royal fold is way much better than being inside the royal fold. My family, every time they attack Harry and Meghan, they show that. And what I can see as being the problem that Richard really has is that Meghan is moving on with her life. And Richard may, my family, come up with despicable, things to try and undermine Meghan's life. But the fact is, Meghan married into the royal family. And she saw what that life was like. It was a family, an unhappy life. And she chose life outside of the royal fold. And after UK media and senior members of the royal family, William Charles, have abused Meghan, Meghan has said, I am done with all of them. I'm moving on. And she has moved on. Why can't her abusers move on from her and let her live and work in peace? Let her attend public events in peace, my family. Let her support charities, foundations that she wants to support outside of the UK like she's doing. Let her do that. And stop mourning when she makes an appearance. She's living her life, minding her business. You told her, don't talk about the royal family. She's moved on. She won't talk about William or Charles or Camilla. But then you keep attacking her every single day while demanding that she keeps quiet and says nothing. But yet, even when she's quiet, you still won't leave her alone. My family, Meghan is entitled to live her life how she wants to live in family. My family, she wants to live her life. And clearly, my family, she prefers life outside of the royal fold than inside. And she has moved on with her life in family. When? At the farm and UK media. Going to leave Harry and Meghan alone and move on with their lives and family. When? Right now, I want to hear your opinion on what we have just discussed. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lily, Diana, and Doria, Ragland. And all of you members of the squad at home, he never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever, and may no weapon from against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, ever prosper. One more thing, royalty is not a cut above celebrity. Members of the royal family are indeed celebrities. And the only difference between royalty and celebrity is the celebrities actually work to pay their bills. They work, have a career, acting, my family, music, to pay their bills. While my family, members of the royal family, leech off of taxpayer money. My family. They earn a living from taxpayers. They leech off of taxpayer money. That's what members of the royal family do. Harry and Meghan don't earn a penny of taxpayer money. They are free to do what they want, go where they want to go. And my family would think that if, Meghan is diminished, my family, or as downgraded in life, as Richard Eden, my family, claims, you would think that that would make Richard Eden happy. But the guy is complaining. He's still complaining. He's whinging, he's mourning, he's complaining. Meghan is living her life. She earns her own living, pays her own bills. It is high time that UK media leave her alone and let her live and work in peace. Let her, Harry, their kids live and work in peace. My family, please kindly once again stay tuned to the next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.